All right, I got my computer generated background. I'm sitting in a lovely computer generated coffee shop outdoor, I think, with plants around. That's what I put in there. Proverbs 1. So the Lord's been talking to me about learning a lot more about Proverbs. So that's what I am going to do now. So here's Proverbs 1 and see. I'll just read things and we'll just go from there. I don't like my voice. I don't like the way I sound or look on camera, but I'm just going to dive in and do this. Beginning of knowledge. The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, judgment, and equity, to give prudence to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion. A wise man will hear and increase learning, and a man of understanding will attain wise counsel. To understand a proverb and an enigma, the words of the wise and their riddles. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. It's starting off on riddles already. That's kind of what it tells you straight out, and it also tells you in riddles. After reading a little more about it. So moving on. Verse 8, shun evil counsel. My son, hear the instruction of your father, and do not forsake the law of your mother, for they will be a graceful ornament on your head and chains about your neck. My son, if sinners entice you, do not consent. If they say, come with us, let us lie in wait to shed blood. Let us lurk secretly for the innocent without cause. Let us swallow them alive like Sheol, and whole like those who go down to the pit. We shall find all kinds of precious possessions. We shall fill our houses with spoil. Cast in your lot among us. Let us all have one purse. Well, it sounds terrible. My son, do not walk in the way with them. Keep your foot from their path, for their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed blood. Surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird, but they lie in wait for their own blood. They lurk secretly for their own lives. So are the ways of everyone who is greedy for gain. It takes away the life of its owners. That's good advice for all. So the call of wisdom, verse 20. I need to go down that someday. Wisdom calls aloud outside. She raises her voice in the open squares. She cries out in the chief concourses. At the openings of the gates in the city, she speaks her words. So this is wisdom speaking. Her, Sophia, wisdom. How long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity? For scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Turn at my rebuke. Surely I will pour out my spirit on you. I will make my words known to you, because I have called and you refused. I have stretched out my hand and no one regarded. Because you disdained all my counsel and would have none of my rebuke, I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your terror comes. When your terror comes like a storm and your destruction comes like a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you. Well, that sounds bad too. Wisdom will laugh at you if you don't listen to her. Okay, for that. Verse 28. Then they will call on me, but I will not answer. This is wisdom talking. Then they will call on me, but I will not answer. They will seek me diligently, but they will not find me, because they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They would have none of my counsel and despised my every rebuke. Therefore they shall eat the fruit of their own way and be filled to the fruit of their own fancies. Filled to the full, with their own fancies. For the turning away of the simple will slay them, and the complacency of fools will destroy them. But whoever listens to me will dwell safely and will be secure without fear of evil. So this is telling me wisdom. She is talking about listening and having fear of the Lord, but no fear of evil. So this is all confusing, but that's okay. This is only Proverbs 1. And I know just enough to be dangerous about some of those words. Doesn't matter. I'm going to praise Jesus for today, because that much I do know is true. Praise Jesus today.